name is John Osorben Munar at ang topic ko ngayon is all about functions of role-playing. Role-playing is a form of interactive storytelling where participants take on the role of characters and act out scenarios. Example is character creation. Allows user to create their own characters by choosing attributes, skills, and background. At andito ang dalawang example ng role-playing. Una ay ang advantages of using role-playing. Una ay ang teachers are helping pupils learn how to collaborate with others. Example is, teachers play a crucial role in helping pupils learn how to collaborate with others. Here are some ways in which teachers can facilitate and encourage collaboration among their students. Una ay ang group projects. Group projects assigning group projects or activities that require students to work together towards a common goal. This allows students to, to practice collaboration, communication, and teamwork skills. Next ay ang teachers are helping pupils understand the importance of sportsmanship and proper behavior while playing a game. Playing a game. Teachers play a virtual role playing. Pupils understand the importance of sportsmanship and proper behavior while playing a game. Example is teach and model sportsmanship. Teachers can explicitly teach students about the principles of sportsmanship, such as fairness, respect, and integrity. They can also model these behaviors themselves, showing students how to handle wins and losses with grace and respect. Next is the pupils can develop self-awareness. Sample is reflection activities. Provide opportunities for pupils to reflect on their thoughts, feelings, and actions. This can be done through journaling, self-assessment, exercises, or class discussion. Encourage them to think about their strengths, weaknesses, goals, and areas for improvement. Number two is feedback and assessment. Offer constructive feedback to pupils on their work, behavior, and progress. This helps them gain a better understanding of their abilities, areas of growth, and how their actions impact themselves and others. Next is the pupils can develop role play activities, spark creativity and imagination among pupils. Absolutely, role play activities are a fantastic way to spark creativity and imagination among pupils. Here's how role playing activities can promote creativity and imagination. Number one is encourage storytelling. Role play activities provide a platform for pupils to create and tell stories by taking on different roles and characters. Pupils can use their imagination to develop narratives, dialogue, and plot lines. Next is next is ang pangalawang example ng role playing ay ang disadvantage of role-playing strategies. Una ay ang some pupils may not be comfortable in doing a role. Example is right, and its importance to create a safe and exclusive environment where all pupils feel comfortable participating in role-play activities. Here are some strategies to support pupils who may not be comfortable with role-playing. Number one is offer alternatives. Provide alternative options for pupils who may not feel comfortable taking on a specific role. They can still participate in the activity by assisting with props, set design, or supporting their peers in other ways. Next is number two. It requires guidance and leadership. Sample. Absolutely. Guidance and leadership from teachers are crucial in facilitating role-play activities effectively. Here's how teachers can provide guidance and leadership during role-playing. Number one is explain the purpose and objectives. Clearly communicate the purpose and learning objectives of the role-play activity to the pupils. Explain how it relates to the curriculum skills development and real-life applications. This helps pupils understand the value and importance of the activity. And number three is it requires more time in planning and preparation. Sample. Planning and preparation are essential when incorporating role-play activities into the classroom. Here are some considerations for teachers to ensure effective planning and preparation. Define learning objectives. Clearly identify the specific learning objective you want to achieve through the role-play activity. Determine the skills, knowledge, or concepts you want pupils to develop or reinforce. And number four is if not if not correctly done, it may cause damage to self-confidence among pupils. Some role-play activities are not handled correctly, they have the potential to negatively impact pupils. Self-confidence. Here are some considerations to ensure that role-play activities are conducted in a way that supports and enhances pupils' self-confidence. Number one is provide a safe and supportive environment. Create a safe and supportive environment where pupils feel comfortable taking risks and expressing themselves. Foster a culture of respect, empathy, and non-judgment, where mistakes are seen as opportunities for growth.